To be honest, I was hoping to do a different poem, but this one will have to do because I can't find the other one. It's called Abstract, and it might be a song later, but we'll see. You don't see it right in front of you, so you call it an abstraction. You don't see it tangibly, so you call it a distraction. But you have so much passion for whatever you call God that you'll ignore what's right in front of you, and it's pissing me off. Even if you only believe in science, I don't trust your logic. Believing in proofs you don't understand, your mentality is tragic. People and beings are more than one thing. You might be able to graph love and graph history, but my story and my experience you'll never understand from black and white on paper unless you're holding my hand. And even then, you're still in your own reality. Thanks for observing the show. Hope you found it entertaining. I need to refrain from getting angry when I feel like people don't see me. I guess people can't see abstractions, so they don't see my divinity, or theirs for that matter, unless it's polished and you can touch it. Even if I touch you emotionally, it seems like you don't trust it. I've read my thoughts out loud and seen people curl up because I'm bringing things to light that they'd rather cover up. Not everything needs to be discussed. I'm not saying it does, but you need to acknowledge yourself and see your own blood. Trauma stays within your body, and if you don't name it, it takes you over. Sitting beside yourself, you will realize you have a sister. You can become like her or be like you, but that's a decision that comes after acknowledging your own truth. You're sarcastically Socratic, intellectual to the extreme. So your body became spastic. You only expanded in this degree. You never became too well rounded. People are more than one thing, but you ignored the parts of you that you didn't want to see. In a theoretical culture, we lack human experience. You don't need to do it for a purpose. You're allowed to just be in it. Theoretics can lack perspective. Not everything is as it seems. Eternal life is overrated. You can't ignore the earthly. Our strategy was eternity, but we ignored a universal truth. Everything dies and is reborn, turned into something new. A tragic culture lacks Dionysian art and lacks a form of Batiste. If you don't acknowledge your foolishness, you become immersed in its stupidity. Our culture supposedly guides us, but it currently confines us. Security isn't guaranteed physically, so we need to learn to trust our own minds and actions while still acknowledging our doubts. I'm a spirit in a body, feet on the ground, head in the clouds. But we don't learn to balance the two unless it's in our own ancestry. As above, so below. Levels of accountability. Part of my adopted lineage are philosophers. Nietzsche and Schopenhauer are ill because they defined music as the immediate language of the will. Giving form to the spirit world was my gift since I was young, so I'm reading up on everything I want my spirit to become.